It's showtime for this map right now, and he's ready to go. And he's going to get some extra help here. Maybe adalYamigos joining forces here. This 1-2 punch, this deadly duo ready to lock it down. And the ramper man, adalYamigos out of there real fast. So it's showtime. They're going to give up some space. And the chase is on. Showtime under pressure. They're locked in from Abyss. And some more aggression coming through from Nacho. Taking some names. They can't stand a chance up against his Glock. No more out of Abyss. But they continue to fight through. And one more here for adalYamigos. He's knocked out as well. It is easy as can be. They just get run over by Nacho. I love encouraging a good old troll. But right now it's strictly business here for ShindeN. Nice 3-0 start. Smoke spam into the HE. Can't quite make it there. Unfortunately, Abyss not going to be able to slide down the vents. Neither is IVZ. CK is out denying access for some, but not all. So down the vents for a couple of players here. A chance opens up somewhat for this round in the post plant, but they're going to need to try and take some kills and probably take some space to back it up as well while they're at it.
They're not doing that, actually. They completely concede all the space on site. Now they start to work their way around and towards double door. Secret, completely wrong call. Has to be a consideration, and Roy now starts arming himself. They drop into the site really loudly to take pressure off of the Secret players. Oh, but Nacho just deletes, so does Roy. They fake out the bomb, and the spray from Roy is immaculate. adalYamigos, Lau left all on his own, and he just gets sidelined by BK1.
And they completely shut it down. That is the problem with playing on the B site with those post plants. I do feel like it's super difficult to retake if you're established. Like, you saw eventually ShindeN were able to get into. This is a cool little boost here. And oh my goodness, just tracking Nachos, Facine. That'll do. Nice little opening pick there for them.
What do you
had a
think
couple
about
of those.
What do you think about BK1's view model?
Oh, I've been seeing it way too much to be like. Everyone is. It's everyone at Pro League. I watched a lot of Pain at Pro League. Like, everyone's on this trend now. Everyone loves the Doom. You're playing on it?
Yeah, you know me, professional Counter-Strike player. I'm terrorizing the low elo level 10 lobbies with
And then it's all that pesky view model.
Hey, it ain't bad. And this round ain't bad either for adalYamigos, because what started off as a couple of hero pistols has now evolved into an AK, an M4, and a chance to go for the retake if they would like to. Although with CK's out being pretty loud, maybe you could flash in the player in towards heaven. The issue is because he's been so loud, everyone's going to be aware of it, and it just does nothing. Roy is sharp with his shots, and CK's out just needs to go and save. Maybe you can find an exit or two, but ultimately that's not really going to upset the money too much.
I'm going to call him CK Loud instead of CK's out. Switch up the names right there. ShindeN looking to pay Showtime a visit. On the ramp room here, is he prepared? A little flashbang, that'll take the edge off of this aggression. But they just ignore it.
Come on, Showtime. There we go. Oh, only one. But the AWP's down here now, at least. And there's another rifler, but he just peeks. The AWP just peeks, and Nacho just rips his head off like it's nothing.
And listen to the coach. Coach B-Dog said it had to be now. It had to be with that AWP instead. Nacho making sure it's not his kill. Work with here and continued aggression. Gonna roll down. adalYamigos. Is he saving right now, or no? They're moving up the vents
he's
here.
reading. He's reading it well.
Yeah, that's a smart read here. Look at the numbers punched in, and it's coverage. Okay, what a quick kill! Does drop down safely. Good dismount. Abyss doesn't really seem like he's aware of the drop here. He's still aiming his crosshair high, but nice jiggle into the swing, and he didn't really have enough ammo. And he's going to make sure to let it be known that the clutch is won. That's when I'm going to start to worry for adalYamigos even more than I am worrying right now, which is pretty worried.
Oh, that was a nice shot, and oh, BK1 just outmaneuvers Passing. Orb rings out for Ives, but it's Showtime still at the back of the site. There needs to be a trade, and Showtime is just getting free reign. Will be finally removed by this nade, but it's a 2 versus 2. Damage has been done, but Nacho just keeps on going, and Ives just swings out a double like it's nothing. No matter how many players you throw down this speed bomb site, ShindeN is still going to come out on top.
We'll take that. And this is finally some lobby aggression that I kind of want to see out of this adalYamigos. This is maybe the next step. On top of T roof is crazy. It just might work. It just might work. It will. CK's out, takes him a little bit, but he gets the job done.
Oh, come on.
Now trying to chase him down. Abyss gets his pistol out. And he'll win it again. CK's out. Creating chaos.
Are they not going to look at Silo? No? Guys,
Okay.
like that felt really obvious. And you're still left in a really tricky position. Roy finds one, but you won't be ready for the second player that's up Silo. Oh! How's he not died? He's now got the AWP out. No, he doesn't. He's come back to the AK to get the reload off. delBoni has now disappeared, and Showtime will now reveal his final hand.
To be honest, they don't got a lot to lose. That's maybe how you need to kind of take this approach here when you're staring down the barrel of a 0 to 8 half here. delBoni taking up that same space. This time a trade, though. 1 for 1. I'll be able to strike back here in return. Biz dodging out on the spam this time.
Down ramp, Nacho this time is the one lurking. You saw one player lurk previously, but it was over behind main, and BSD is just getting destroyed. At least Nacho has been removed on the lurk, and Biz is still holding this vent rotate. But Showtime is now being really loud to maybe get the ramp players involved. It's a swing out of Roy, but there's one back from Abyss, and now the entire defense is retaken from one position.
It's just how they like it. Both coming up the ramp side. This T side, though, you're going to look a little bit more comfortable in closing this one out. They don't really know that they're already past the line, but they got to get on that bomb here, which is going to queue up the aggression out of the duo. Vastin just taps it, but it was always a ruse as he runs away. That bomb, I mean, he's dead. So, I like that he goes for the kill. He's not making it out of this round. Bye-bye.
Between like 4 different angles, he just gets removed. Like this AWP head to head is not even close, even though the difference is 3 kills. You have impact that Ives is having compared to BSD is night and day.
Yeah, he's been, I mean, super efficient when they've needed him most. delBoni.
Oh, what a flash!
Oh, he had so much time to clear it right there. I thought he was gonna overlook it somehow, but no, he tracks his target eventually. Just takes him a little bit of extra time, unfortunately, with how good that popper was. He had plenty of extra time.
You know that flash is good when you can run in a complete ring around your opponent and still get the kill before he's unblind. Back to ramp. Look, it's just working. There's going to be this lobby push. Oh no! Oh dear! Ives has removed Nacho on accident, but there's no further fallout from it. So, in a weird way, it's all fine. They're going to prematurely rotate everyone down in towards this B bomb site. Rotates are here immediately. For adalYamigos, this can't go wrong. This shouldn't go wrong. But Abyss has found fast in, and Roy's just deleted Showtime. So, in a blink of an eye, you've lost half your personnel.
They have to plant the bomb on the T side here, so I'm a little confused by the aggression. Swinging open the door. And it all goes wrong. Every duel goes wrong for adalYamigos. Nothing can go right. It's starting to feel like they maybe jumped the gun on that one here. And you're hearing them run into the bomb site right there. Swinging open the door is going to give them all the attention they need
Exactly.
to look your way. So at least try and swing both doors together here. But swinging for the fences is Fascine. And just a quick dismissal out of this last round here. 5v3, good start, great start even. And ShindeN are having no troubles dismantling adalYamigos right now. They're prepared for this outer yard push as well, if it continues. Trades coming through here. They do have a double up. Oh, it doesn't last long. I was going to say, in position, on the scene, doesn't matter. Playing a slow play, though, for this pistol. The ramp room. Double up. Biz, IVZ. Nicely done to start things off. BK1 has to close it potentially there, and he comes through just in time. Lovely flashbang. Catches all 3 of them, and he just feasts up some kills there while he's busy.
Oh, look at Roy. Yeah, there was no chance Showtime was clearing that anyway, and Roy just pressed the dual Berettas into his head. It's better than BK1 saying that you got to say his name all in one. It's Book One.
That's true. I'd do anything for BK1 though, that's for sure. We're gonna see some ramp progression here. Abiz, he's able to offer up some resistance. They do kind of overwhelm him a little bit there. Prepared though is ROI. And Abiz continuing to fight through ramp here. No questions asked, he's keeping this round in safe hands.
I will say, this is the best Abiz map I've ever seen in my life. He's been so unbelievable. 20 and 9. And CK's out. Is dead. GG.
That's crazy. I think our game time here was like a total of 20 minutes here before it was over and done with. ShindeN speed run map 1.
Scaling short, this info should be relayed over, and the adalYamigos should be ready for the short push.
Fully prepared here. They're starting to bring those numbers on into the mix as well here. They still only have the duo of pistols ready to go, but they're still keeping their distance nicely. And delBony and Showtime, they're so back here on Dust 2. And they're looking to relive the good old days of when they were up pretty big on this map.
That was clean as hell from delBony, considering he got dinked and he still gets 3 kills to kickstart that. Showtime chimes in with one more. It's that duo, it's that powerhouse that you know and love, Cole. And for Abiz, at least he started the game off with a kill. The issue is I don't think he's going to be ending this round with a win. 25 seconds, has to progress to grab this bomb, but there's just so many players. You've already got Showtime just ducking his head down, playing off the contact of delBony. And Abiz swaps to a Glock, and then back to his own Glock. And whiffs. Oh, the smoke lands at mid-door, so that means the boost is going to be unaffected by it. BK1 might be... Oh, dying. Instead, it's Showtime that just randomly shoots through a smoke for no reason, and Ives just shoots him right back.
He had an MP5, he would have been golden.
Yeah, silence bullets. This fight at long that determines an awful lot. CK Zhao doesn't get affected by the molly, so he's just going to chill. And Abiz will greet him, and CK Zhao wins out the fight. And that means that BSD can remain on short, and he gets rid of BK1. So what was a player disadvantage here has now turned to an advantageous position. delBony, you do not need to push this smoke, or maybe you do. Just kidding. Nacho punishes. It's a 3v3, and the B-bomb site's open. You're crazy. Okay. 2v3. You got no smokes, you got no health, and you are...
Oh, no!
Getting team flashed!
What?
And Roy makes no mistake. So now CK Zhao and BSD need to piece this together. Roy is now spamming out CK Zhao. BSD moves in with a no-scope and potentially has turned the fortunes back in favor of adalYamigos. Roy hits the nade, but it's BSD with the flick.
This is a difficult job here.
Showtime.
Oh,
what?
Must have been trying to walk out of that angle right there and got blocked by something. Realized there was a wall in front of him. BSD falls with the op as well. No cross smokes just yet here in the mix, and their mid lurk dealt with.
Okay,
there is no smokes to work off of.
Sure. Run boost over. That's the way in.
Is that it?
No, they missed it.
Oh no.
This is now getting awful. And now they're just going to try and cross-try. It's the tag out the scout. It's the headshot from Ives. CK Zhao now placed into a 1v1. And he will pick up the pieces again.
Again, some of these rounds looking a little bit dicey, but that last one there coming through from delBony, keeping things nice and tidy. Not losing too many bodies. That's a round that you can definitely lean on here for the defense. Backs towards long, though. Early aggressive duels. CK Zhao winning overwhelmingly. And a couple of kills offered up right there. Struggles to make it out the long doors early on. They got to play it in a 3v5.
And at this point, you probably start questioning why on earth did we pick T side? Because these rounds have looked really disjointed. This is the first time we've seen really any early aggression take shape from ShindeN, and it comes almost just as a desperation play. We're just going to take long, we're going to fight forward and see what we can achieve. The only thing they achieved is just hitting the floor, being sent back to the spectator screen. Nacho just watching on as adalYamigos looks to get close. Oh, he won't make the most of the opportunity, so Nacho will at least trade. It will be a dink in the process.
Up the catwalk, hoping that we can find some sort of vulnerability, but I think this positioning right now coming through is good enough to at least slow down, get the one. Is out, flashbang forward, beautifully placed. He does fall quickly. And there's another player coming through on the flank. Showtime looking to slow this one down here. Will do just that. Knives the headshot and a bomb plant. Utility to force him off, but he goes for the fake. And Showtime not fooled.
In the driver's seat, this is still ShindeN without a round, and we are in number 8.
Oh yeah.
So, we're gonna get a change of pace here. Okay.
Catwalk here. This could be the route that they need here. Chasing down that kill is Abiz. Eventually able to track the duel that he's looking for here. But fast up catwalk once again for Showtime. We've seen this one before. Shooting every which way, but eventually locks in on target. Abiz gonna be leveled out. There's a lot of damage onto Ives. Gonna put the pressures on in the post plant there. No utility for this T side at all to operate under. They gotta continue to remain elusive right now. These are the sort of rounds that were so effective at closing out on the T side of Nuke as well. And the post plant trying to work some magic, but adalYamigos slowing their momentum there. Roy eventually able to step up, but now it's just him left standing. Low HP for both these players, but one tap away. Looking to get the stick on out, but no whips his USP. Can't find the kill. Roy doing good enough to draw out the attention, and he catches him as he's in the air. Now he's going to be able to keep their choke points held out right now. This is just absurd control right now. And flashbang. Just pop a shot off there on the timing, but no connection. Oh, but this adalYamigos play here spots them out as they're trying to throw an execute in. And they're going to be so nervous now that they see that, knowing that if they turn that corner, it's going to be so many targets ready to go. adalYamigos hiding behind the car. Oh, barrel spotted. Oh my goodness. That's a absurd shot right there. But again, knowing that that flank came through, you don't want to ever chance running into that B bomb site because you know you're walking into a stack.
So what's the play then? You go back towards long, you try and fight, but Showtime's got a really good angle. There's no utility for him to work with, and you've got 30 seconds. The only real control you have is over towards tunnels, so you think, well, damn, we kind of have to go into this. So that means you're going into these 3 players. Roy, just on the edge of this smoke, will get rid of Fasting, but there's still 2 more players on site. BSD in the window, can't see a damn thing, but it's his coverage that sets up CK Zhao for absolutely nothing. ShindeN are in the site, but here comes Showtime round the corner, and he's able to deny the bomb and get rid of Nacho. adalYamigos will continue on their winning streak. And that's it. The fact that they flanked you so quickly is something that you need to put a stop to. And the fact that they're up 8-1, you imagine that this is still going to continue. Comes in the form of long. Another one of these flashbang desperate plays to get out here, but Showtime just denies. There's a break on the smoke as well into mid, and BSD just sets himself up to grab another kill in a blink of an eye.
And this catwalk setup again is perfect for only 3 players to go up against.
I mean, yeah, just you counter flash and you swing. It's really as simple as that. How many times have we seen that mirror move? CK Zhao can now deal with the Mac 10 on a Biz, and Showtime just wants to take matters into his own hands. It's that combo. It's Showtime, it's adalYamigos, and now it's CK Zhao all getting in on the fun. Look at Showtime. Blood's just pushed upper tunnels, just for no rhyme or reason, and he's just going to get 2 kills here. He's punishing them so hard. Like, there's no way BK1 expects this. adalYamigos now putting pressure in towards short, and between the 2 of them, again, it's a 5v3. Where are the opening kills coming in? At least there's a trade for a Biz, and now ShindeN start to accelerate, but the long smoke has missed. There's a fat gap in it. There's players already rotating over, and Showtime will commit to his lurk again. Oh, this is just horrible. You're just being suffocated.
delboNy already on the scene here. Does get a little bit overwhelmed there. Overpeaked by a whole lot of resistance. Showtime though, and Fascine are already on the scene. And there's just no way to get past this.
Alright, another one of these long plays. Surely this time it's gonna work. Third time's the chance. The charm even. I guess it is a chance for ShindeN.
You're gonna need a chance, they're gonna need some good luck charms, you're gonna need anything at this point. They will take anything.
I mean, look at the rotates. Like, they just know. There's been no pressure elsewhere. So you got 3, even 4 players already on the scene. They drop this smoke. Boost up over it. That's a nice idea out of BK1 and Abyss. Finally, opening kills falling in favor for ShindeN.
Okay. To the site they go, they might be looking for 2 right now. They will find it. Abyss and BK1 out there.
Okay. Alright, Nacho. Oh, it wasn't the dualies, it was Nacho.
There you go. Just when you think it's the dual Berettas, it's the USP the whole time. That one went over my head.
It was trying to be like the... It didn't really work.
Okay. Sure.
But at least he opened up.
He did.
He opened up on Ives.
He did.
Let's move on.
that's a big one. That's a big opening right there.
Uh-oh, you're going into Nacho, though. Oh! Okay, it went a lot better this time for adalYamigos. I love this change-up. They are sprinting in towards mid to B. BK1 needs to be flashed, and instead, he just walks through the smoke. Because they didn't have a flash. Oh dear. All of Nacho's hard work undone.
Similar idea. Fast in towards middle, getting active on the duels off the back of a BSD opening pick as well. And it is
Oh my god, how many
success.
flashbangs?
That. But I'm starting to think adalYamigos seeing the end of the tunnel here. Ready to close things out. BSD boosted. And beautiful.
Oh wow.
Just pockets. Ives and shuts him down. Another fight given. Nacho wants to pick up the mantle, and it goes continuously well for them. Eventually a trade comes through, but Showtime gives them an uppercut, and they are so prepared for this. It's falling to pieces. Call it 12. And right now it's looking like call it... Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You don't want to start on the defense, you want to start on the offense. That feels great. Like, maybe you've got something up your sleeve that is going to catch adalYamigos off guard, considering how good Nuke was, right? And it just was a bit awful. Nacho will continue to deliver, and he wants even more. Nacho with BK1's flashbang will find 2 quick kills, but Showtime looking to remove them further afield. There is a long flank, but it might not even be needed, as Abyss finds one in towards mid. Roy will deal with Showtime, and now BSD. He's going to lose his life momentarily. He doesn't expect this lower push. 35 seconds. For ShindeN to extend play. There's a double up in towards short. The lower player has now stopped swinging, but BSD isn't ready for BK1. That got close.
Didn't execute with around 40 seconds left. But it does look like effectively ShindeN are looking to collapse in on middle. Join forces here with a bit of that CT presence for BK1, but they peek in one at a time, and that allows for one trades. And into the B side they go. It's Roy who had to make an active move, had to get aggressive there in towards Tons. Ives looking to save the round from the brink. At least the bomb gets in towards tunnels right there. As a small saving grace, delboNy put into the clutch will shut it down versus Ives, and he ends it off in a fantastic fashion. 16 kills to his name and a 1v2 clutch to close it.
Yeah, what a moment there for delboNy, because he picks up the bomb that gets thrown in sight, and I'm like, okay, well, he can just plant it. Instead, he just takes the fight. He hears that second player.
See if he can step up on the map.
No one knows what that means.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Third Mapper? Mr. Map 3 here, maybe? right now. And
Oh.
he starts it off with the only kill that this T side has on offer. The issue is now he has no teammates left except for BK1. He doesn't last long. So adalYamigos stepping up to the plate here early on.
And on Dust 2, it felt like they were taking map control and they didn't really know what to do with it. Here, they're just going to explode B, and they're going to hope that they've got the utility to back themselves up. BSD is caught and nearly dies. Big nade thrown in response, and that sets up Showtime really nicely. Flashbang from Ives will at least bail out his team for now, because you still got BSD operating over by Van. Ives and Nacho both chime in with kills. Fastin finds one, but he's so far away from the action, and this 2 versus 2 can heat up if delboNy gets moving. Oh dear.
He gets moving to the grave. But we do still have Vaccine giving this one a bit of a look-see. He's interested in making this happen here. Not calling it quits in the 1v2. See what he can do up the catwalk. Still unidentified right now, but should be seen. There's a low HP bar target. Ives yet to reveal himself, and the element of surprise comes up his favor. Unexpecting of him to still be tucked in the back of pillar. Maybe that would lead us to a little bit of back and forth here in this fairly one-sided sequence of rounds here. delboNy gets a free walk push through the smoke. It's not a bad trade, but there's just way too much resistance there. Flooding in to this A side. Well prepared, but BK1 range managing to make some good work here with that MAC-10. Ives brings it back as well. This started out overwhelmingly good for this squad here, and now another quick headshot. And they've got the round right there. BK1 and Ives fight through it.
The bomb is going to make its way over towards B, so it is going to be another crunch potentially. BSD boosted, blinded, but still remains on the boost. And BK1 might not be expecting this, and he isn't. BSD can only go 1 for 1 though. That's an important trade out of ShindeN. Showtime tucks in with delboNy for this crossfire, and it's the 5-7 that finds purchase first, but Nacho does not overlook the corner. It's still this player advantage. It's all the rifles removed, and it should be ShindeN with that 5th round.
Will be recovered here to try and hold on to. They got the 5-7 turn of the corner looking for more. We could best Ives if shot goes awry. Again, efficient trading coming through here, offering up this young ShindeN squad a lot of relief. The fact that we don't see that aggressive map control once again. Looking good, taking it up into the B side once more.
Oh, that's in. Careful now. So you've got a deep ramp hold that has been in play, to be honest, every single time since CK Shao pushed. And you got one hold in Palace. And now they take the space. And it's a biz onto Fastin. And Fastin will win out the fight, but that means the activation will come through connector. BSD gets an important one. But are you ready for BK1? And then BSD tries to cross the deal with him, and Ives just pokes his head up from ramp. Again, you speak about the trading, Cole. That is exceptional.
Yeah, they've just been so quick on those. Those trades just providing them so much coverage. BK1 now hunting in this situation. Able to knock down some kills. Extra there. Even, I mean, CK's out at this point when the round's already gone. Jumping into window. BSD is in a position here. Maybe he could thrive. No, not a thing. I mean, caught by a flash potentially, but sticks around just to get leveled out by BK1 of the entry prowess. Throws that up to the floor.
That's a good pick. But BK1 has found and dealt with CK Zhao, and Nacho's just in the window. Showtime at least is giving some resistance here to this B bomb site. And Fastin will be aware of that MAC-10 now of Nacho. This has fallen flat on its face for ShindeN. And you know what? Maybe it still can be possible, because Fastin is low. And Ives does have a Tech 9, but with 45 seconds... And the nade not going as deep as he would have wanted, he gives the audio over now to FastSin, and Showtime just vacates. He completely leaves the position. He wants to try and relocate in towards Shore, and Ives is now clearing out absolutely everything. FastSin doesn't anticipate him. But now Ives, certainly, you'd assume, would not be anticipating Showtime. Oh, maybe he is. Oh, he
like
really is.
Ooh. Didn't get a visual, though. There's still the element of surprise, but a smoke. Top of the plant. Is he going to spam it? No. Not quite. Wait for the crosshair to turn the corner, and Showtime keep the round in safe hands despite the scare.
This aggressive play in towards mid again. Nacho might go back in the window. This has to be anticipated. Surely gets anticipated. And Showtime just deals with BK1 through the smoke. And again, caught by Nacho. And that turns delbony's attention for a split second. And Roy goes through the con smoke.
That's how they wrote it up right there. Flashbang's in towards CT as well, so trying to recover this one is Vaccine. Oh, and he swings desperately.
What?
And he's so well prepped for nothing working. Everyone getting destroyed. Nacho to finish off the last as well.
Have a little bit of a bounce back. When it gets to crunch time, it has to be at the leisure of ShindeN to call these pauses in. 4 players lean on A right now. Showtime continues to deliver, but B is where you should be worried, because once again, it is Abiz opening up the site, and they've got all the ground. It needs to be another retake effort with no U2 and no weaponry.
Looked good for a split second there until they take that control back in towards B. It's mission recovery here. Abiz does not allow that to even stir up conversation. Fasting left with just a 5-7 outside looking in on this retake, getting hunted, chased down out of the round. Roy looking to cap this thing off here. Will actually be bested, but again, it's not a huge concern at all for the CT side losing names and numbers. They'll even drop the AK at the end of the day. There's so little resistance here with so much around connector. They will be able to quickly rotate. It's about how much impact you can have transitioning into this round, but for now, smokes mean it's outside looking in. Smoke spam is what they hope to lean on. There might be a smoke pop here for the P side to try and activate. Maybe a flashbang to go through it. They'll hold off for now. You need to get that aggressive here. Play a 5v5 retake, in which now you're missing out on some shots. BK1 able to provide a whole lot of damage to make this possible, to make this doable for his teammates here. Roy chasing kills now in connector. They're all swinging connector. Everyone's going for these fights. Nacho delivering, holding the line with the rifle. Showtime looking to do the same, but a missed op shot. Pistols whipped out. Nacho bested. BSD able to do enough damage.
Do we have burst fire on? Like that looked like he had Glock burst fire on, yeah.
He might have. adalYamigos might feel like they're right back in it. They would like that pistol, though, to confirm those feelings. I'm going to do it on the T side here. Nacho starts it off well, but again, it's those trades, and they just might have what they're looking for. Access into the B site. CK's out, continuing to cut off. It is desperate time here for BK1. Finds one. Trying to recover this. There's a kid as well to play off of, but a crossfire to deal with. That's not an easy task. Peeking into the duel. Looking to dance with his opposition. Still scaling. Still looking to isolate. Spotting out even more presence here. Now back of van, but the P250 does not allow for BK1 to get successfully into this one. It's just a Biz left standing with a kit and a smoke, but he has to get on. He's slowly running out of time.
And bullets.
Waiting for him to fall, but yeah, there's no chance. No time. delbony will have the easiest kill of his life. Just does feel like upcon is the move for them. Oh, there's the pistols firing up there. Maybe some late mid-control protocols here in play. One kill in from Roy. Is that going to create any panic right now? Oh, it certainly is.
No.
More chaos created. Nacho and Ives find some success on the frags. And they are panicking right now. More from Ives. He's gonna do it all. Finishes the job with just USPs. It is without a force buy, I guess. So more like without force.
A little tiny push.
Yeah. Oh. Small little nibble. And they're not looking to make the same mistakes here. Smoke spam on the line. And that is already disruption for the B execute they were so ready and prepared to get away with. They just don't have the luxury of one extra player now.
Hey, maybe it could still work. I mean, you can overwhelm, you can swarm with these techies. Roy, to be honest, Roy on this angle feels really dangerous to adalYamigos because he can grab one and then just fall away. Is there going to be any powerful flashbangs here to set them up? Yes, there is, and actually, he walks away with nothing. Nacho now just hiding at the back of the site. The spray, it's good for one, but he can't translate on the second. This is now getting a little bit out of hand, but all the rotates are here, which is the most important thing. And they know about BSD, but they can't remove him. BSD has found even more kills. And suddenly, it's a Biz thrown into this 1 versus 2. And CK Zhao is low. And they swing together, but... oh my god. He's got the tiniest pocket of space, and he just removes BSD. That's the high HP. CK Zhao needs to swing into him, and he hits the headshot with the Galil. adalYamigos win it right back.
ShindeN were ever going to give up, especially in a 4v5, but they overwhelmed. Successful on the B side now. There is still such good money because of the win in the USP round that it's not completely out of cards for them to get a buyback into the mix, even an off included into the mix. But it's still opening picks here offered up by delBony to start off this round.
No util was the sticking point here for ShindeN. Where's this AWP at? Ives over in short, the only B defender, but he might be rewarded here with his patience. delBony just walked straight into him. So we're now honors even. There's no real map control, but because you see the AWP over at B, I think the right idea here is to put a little bit of pressure in towards mid and going towards A, and that's exactly what they're doing. And it's a Biz in con with a 5-7 being baited in. BSD will fall victim to it. And now the rotates are here out of BK1. Oh dear.
Where they need to be, and no one protecting the bomb plate. Stuart's the numbers punched in. So survival here, but it's not thriving. Facine is going to be locked into Palace at the moment. Good luck. All eyes on his location at the moment. No mistakes about it. Defuse going to be stuck. 10 seconds, but not a concern.
It's got to be such a damning feeling. Maybe this aggressive move in towards ramp, it's not going to pay off. BK1 just gets removed, and Ives actually provides a lot of cover there for a Biz. Flashbang good out of adalYamigos, but a Biz is that much better. And with Ives swinging back through the con smoke, it just leaves BSD, his AWP counterpart, all alone in this 1 versus 3. He has got the bomb on his back. He can at least stick the digits in, but trying to make a round out of this feels a little bit futile. Creeping closer to these smokes, but as soon as they fade, it's going to give Roy a chance, and BSD nearly lines up at least 2 kills. He makes a good go of it, but it's ShindeN that hit 11.
Blows things out and recover from those trials. AK is given over and trusted into BSD. Smoke goes down, and they are still fighting here. It is not a concession from adalYamigos right now in this game. 2 opening picks for them. Just when you think they're out of gas, they have something left in reserve.
The Biz can still play spoiler. It was a Biz last round to get an important double. It could be a Biz this time. He takes the first kill and actually gets the second. That could be enough. Because there are still players in hot pursuit here for ShindeN. Ives will give a little look in. Oh, and just remove BSD. This was a 3-on-5. And now it's a 2 versus 2. There's so much damage being inflicted, but at least it's information. Ives still hits the shot on delBony. And CK Zhao, with his location known to ShindeN, has to try and clutch up big. Everyone is low. But it's this AWP that is still doing all of the damage as CK Zhao peeks out of stairs. Ives moves back to a much more passive line. He's trying to bait Roy in perfectly. I like the idea here out of Ives. CK Zhao will have to swing wide. Or even just maybe smoke them off. That's the missed shot. He now knows about Roy. He goes around the corner, but Roy lives on 1 HP. 3 is the difference, and ShindeN hits series point, grand final point against adalYamigos.
As a young team, as a young org, it's been able to cause so many upsets. The history of this court in the past, and already in this CCT right now. Ives to open it up here, to start proceedings.
And what did I say? He's 22-7, and he's just pretty much just put ShindeN in the grand final. delBoni hoping to at least find something on the edges of these smokes. Maybe you can spot a glimpse of BK1. He does. We can't get the kill. Nacho is still waiting in the wings at short, if required, and he's going to be. Because BSD hits that headshot. Oh, okay. That is insane. And here comes Ives. 3 kills locked up for him. Fasin left alone, and there's no way you expect this player with the MP9. Now you become aware of him, and those are some sharp shots. Maybe we still got around, but Ives is under, and Abiz is in mid. The last player you're gonna expect the AWP to be in is under.
Oh, they're joining forces here. Could be a quick adjustment required. Never gonna turn. Never gonna get a chance. ShindeN to close right there. They will be our next finalist here. After a long fought map 3 with a little bit more back and forth here from the dominant first 2 maps, it's still looking strong for ShindeN in the closing statement.